Okay, so I'll quickly introduce myself. My name's Achol Arok. I am a second year journalism student at Trobe. And so I'm doing the Upstart program as a subject. And basically, I'm writing an article for the publication. And it's going to be about consumer behavior and
Yeah.
businesses during COVID-19. And the
Okay.
specific angle that I wanted to take was exploring how because a lot of people have spoken about the negatives about transitioning to online, like business transitioning online, but I wanted to focus or shed light on the positives and how it's kind of given a space for just individuals to start online businesses and have it thrive because everyone is online.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, and I noticed that you do research on like consumer behavior and the market research.
Yeah, I'm actually teaching consumer behavior this semester. Tomorrow, my class, week number 9. So, how did you find out about me?
So
Just
I just
from
went on Latrobe's Find an Expert, and then I just
ah,
consumer behavior, and you're the first name to come up. And then I had a little read, and I was like,
all
this guy
right,
sounds perfect.
okay, sure,
So I guess I'll ask you. I'll try to keep it short because I know you said you're busy. So I'll ask
yeah,
you like 4 questions.
yeah.
The first one would be, yeah, with nearly, how do you think consumer behavior will be affected long term after we recover?
Okay, as you realize with COVID, we didn't plan for COVID, but it just happened like that, right? And in order to anticipate that, well, we all have to change, right? All about change, and not only student, but staff, academic also have to change the way we deliver our subjects. So I think the way it's going forward at the moment, we don't know what's going to happen. I think everything is going to be online. So what we have to do right now, we have to make sure that we are all actually are good at dealing with online stuff. And what I can see in the future is that consumer will react because of this situation right now. The way they react is how can we actually take advantage of the situation. So like you said before, I think online is going to be I think the new direction from now on. And
Yeah.
whether we come back, I'm not 100% sure, but I think what I think is going to happen is online will always be there because it has been there before. Now it will be more convincing now with the situation right now. It's going to be there as part of our, things, business, in terms of education. All different things will be impacted by the situation right now.
Yeah. So you
Mm.
kind of answered my next question, which was, do you think that businesses will have to consider the online aspect of their businesses more than they did before?
Yes, yes, exactly. Before they're more concerned with face to face, but with this COVID-19, there is no other option for them but to choose that option online, and they have to think of how they can make it more attractive to their customers. Just one example in education, for example, right now, I understand that students probably don't like to have Zoom face to face, but I think this is probably the best that we can have at the moment. Not in the best out of this situation. I think to have Zoom, because we don't want to risk having this virus in our body by having face to face. So what we have to do, we have to keep improving the way we deliver. Maybe we can provide better, image, and we can perhaps provide the best solution. Like for example, in my class, if the student don't like to do live or face to face, not face to face, but online live presentation, I give them the option to record and then share screen. Okay, things like that. So
Yeah.
we become more innovative in the way we use this online platform,
Mm.
such as Zoom. Mm.
And do you think with the increased use of like online shopping and whatnot, do you think that will affect consumer behavior? Like personally, like people will develop negative financial behaviors and habits and stuff like that?
Of course, in any activity, you will always find that some people will take advantage and try to misuse that system. Okay, but I think for now, I can see that more and more millennial, I can call millennial, will be taking advantage taking advantage of this platform, and which they have already been using in the past, but it's going to be more intensive because of this situation right now. And I think that's a positive thing. That's a positive thing. But like you mentioned, also some people will get the opportunity to hack, and all this problem that can also be a major issue for when we use this platform. Okay, there was an issue before with Zoom, for example, people trying to hack the account, and like even before that, we know about people trying to get into someone else's account. But I think with this online, we just have to be careful, and we just have to be cautious in using that platform, and not just to giving our information to someone else that we don't know, for example. Okay, you have to be just careful in that.
Yeah, and with like you said, with millennials taking advantage of our situation right now, I've seen a lot of my friends start up online businesses and sell stuff through the internet, basically. Do you think that those type of businesses will be sustainable after we go back to normal life and people stop using online shopping as much?
I think it's going to be sustainable as long as they can still focus on the needs. If they focus on the needs, okay, they will be sustainable. Okay, what I mean by the needs are something that you always need. For example, basic things. Okay, for example, in this COVID situation, what do you need? Do you need all this healthy stuff? Okay, you can say that I can't eat because of this COVID. Okay, but you can stop driving somewhere. You can stop having holiday. But the basic need you need to have, right? So if your business focus on that need, I think it's going to be sustainable. Like I know some of my friends, or even my brother, actually, he's running a business selling disposable socks. Okay, disposable socks. Very important now, because many shoe store, they like to have sock that they can just dispose after being used by the customer. But in the past, you can use the sock, and then you can put there, and then someone else can use it. But no one wants to use that anymore. So that business is flourishing right now. Okay, that's one example. Mask, that's another one. Okay, it may not be, it depends on the need, the situation. But the main point here is that when you have a business, you need to know what is the core of your business, and the core of your business should address the needs of the customer. Okay, so if you address the need of the customer, I think it's going to be sustainable.
That's amazing. You answered all my questions so like perfect way. And it's nice and perfect, so it won't take me too long to transcribe everything.
That's okay.
How did you want me to attribute you in my article?
Sorry, say that again. I couldn't hear.
That's okay. How did you want me to attribute you in my article?
So, wow. It's whatever you want to attribute. I'm just a staff member at School of Business. If you can mention that, School of Business, Department of Economic, Finance, and Marketing. That's all. And well, I'm here to help student, and to help La Trobe student, anyone who would like to know anything about marketing or business. Yeah, I'm happy, and thank you for choosing me out of those many academics, and I'm glad that I can share this with you. Yeah.
Of course, I'm sure it will come out nicely. But thank you so much for your time. I'll talk to you soon.